Hey there. Gordon Firemark here, the podcast lawyer, and I wanted to bring to everybody's attention another sort of sad circumstance that happened to a student of mine, a student in my Easy Legal for Podcasters program. Could just as easily happen to a coach, a creator of a course, an entrepreneur of really any kind. And what happened in this instance is this podcaster, he has a program with a very good, distinct title. It's eye and ear catching. It captures the imagination. And he's been doing his show for, gosh, 5 or 6 years, maybe longer. But he's never registered a trademark to protect the brand of his show. And as a result, he was dismayed to discover that someone has gotten the idea to create a series of AI generated ebooks and sell them online on Amazon and other places that use exactly the same title for this series of ebooks. And he came to me and we were talking about, well, what can we do about this? And he hasn't registered his trademark for his brand yet, which is in the same class of goods and services that an ebook would fall in. It's class 9 for those who are following along in your hymnals. And so, unfortunately, he may have a hard time putting a stop to this ebook series. And the worst thing about it is, and he said this to me, he said, the worst thing is that these ebooks are horrible. They're purely drivel that's been spit out of a poorly prompted AI. And he's concerned that it really just reflects badly on his brand if people think it's coming from the same source. And more importantly, he was planning to turn his podcast transcripts into some kind of a book or book series. And he was just gearing up to start moving forward in that direction when one of his listeners actually brought it to his attention that they'd discovered this ebook series with the same title. And they immediately thought, oh, finally, he's done it. That's great. Well, turns out it wasn't from him. And it left this particular listener who was in who was good about being a friend and letting him know, it left them with a kind of bad taste in their mouth. So unfortunately, it's they just waited too long. Uh, Hi, Charlotte. It's interesting because your comment says it comes from Delilah, but I will say hi, Charlotte. Sure. Hello, Charlotte. I don't know if you can read that. It's too small on the screen there, but she said hi, Charlotte. Say hi, Charlotte, please. And Shang is saying, how are you? It's nice to see you, Shang. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Delilah says hi, Charlotte. Anyway, so yeah, I just, unfortunately, because this guy waited too long, he has jeopardized the security and protection for his business. And that's really what I wanted to just bring to folks' attention. It's important to do these things early in your business life. I'm not saying you have to necessarily file your LLC or corporation and your trademark registrations, on day one or even before you launch the business. But don't wait around too long. Put this on the checklist of things to get done. I would say in the first calendar quarter when you start, so that everything is up and running and you're taken care of. Certainly within the first year, because the longer you wait, the more at risk you are of your big investment of time and energy and resources in building a brand and creating a quality product or content being torpedoed by some newcomer, playing fast and loose, fly by night, just playing fast and loose and cranking stuff out for the sake of just getting crap into the marketplace. And unfortunately, there's an awful lot of that. So we need to protect our brands. We need to do that kind of stuff. Looks like the real batches says hi. Hello, sir. Nice to see you. And yeah, I've never done this vertical live thing before, but it seems like I've got a bunch of people watching, so that's cool. Anyway, I wanted to just bring that to your attention that it makes sense to do your legal protections and secure your intellectual property and other assets as early on as possible in your business. As soon as you've got a little revenue to support the costs of things, I'd say make this a priority, because unfortunately it's just a lot harder to cope with when there's someone, sort of beat you to the punch. I've had other, clients over the years have a great title of a show or a great title of a product or something, but somebody else has registered or tried to register something earlier because they waited, and then that holds up the process and sometimes makes it impossible. So I just don't want to see that happen to you. So that's going to be it for this. I just wanted to check out this live vertical and share this little bit of, cautionary tale with you. And if you have any questions, you know how to find me. Search Gordon Firemark or put a comment in this YouTube comments. And if you need stuff for your business, gordonfiremark.com is the place to go. Thanks for being here.